This crowd's only going to get louder, and, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
24-yard line.
On the ready. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, here's Brooks. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets up past the 35.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A toss, and here's Brooks. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air on third down is Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. First down throw for Nix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. First and 10. Here's Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Another try with Brooks. Room to run at the 35. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, here's Milton. Exiting the pocket right. That is hauled in at the 5. Powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
Nix now on first and 10. He connects with Mims. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Denver.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 13-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
On the draw, it's Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That's caught inside. It's complete. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
35-yard line.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Carry now for Brooks. Trying to bounce that outside. Went a long way for a gain of nothing.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. That's taken at about the 14. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida corner, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw is Nix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Nix. Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now as he's on to punt for Denver. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 13-yard line.
Try to start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Milton. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 29-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. This one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Nix to throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And the Broncos are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
At the 2-yard line.
Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it is Brooks. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here's Milton. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Gain of 10 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On the ground, it is Brooks. He'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Steelers first down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is caught. The fake spike works for a touchdown.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Moving left. That's caught by Harvey. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there? And now you tell the offense that it's man coverage. So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and 6. Throwing is Milton. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. A throw there, caught, finally get it. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Open is the tight end, Kraft. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. A run with Harvey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught. And he's into the Broncos. It's his third touchdown on the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Now this looks like a design run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Good for us Steelers.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, here's Milton. This is intercepted. make the decision on 4th down and try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Giving up the middle to Brooks. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7. To the air, it's Milton. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Milton. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive.
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Leggett in motion. Look in the middle, that's Harvey. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
He was brought down at the
2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Bush is here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. In motion, Reed. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is first and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Flush to his right. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Milton to the air on second down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Milton. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the
Here's first down. Throw once more. Here's Milton. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal. To the air once more is Milton. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
In the end zone.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter.
27. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Here's Harvey. There he goes, inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
That's the score. Broncos 37. Steelers 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Austin now to return this. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. and 10. Here's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Throwing again is Milton. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. Forced to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To the air on third down is Milton. On the run to the right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now he'll work his way out right. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down. It's fourth down. So this is a very big call. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.